horses set to be removed from the Tonto National Forest northeast of Phoenix. The Forest Service says the Salt River horses pose a threat to people's safety. The conservationists, they think the animals are going to be harmed once they're rounded up. Christy Siefkin is now live with the very latest for us. Christy?
Good evening to you guys. Just a couple of hours ago, you would have seen a few hundred people over my shoulder, people of all ages coming out to support the conservation of these horses. Everyone here today contesting that these horses are in fact wild. That's not what the government is saying. They've been saying that these are unauthorized livestock, and that's why they can be removed from the property. Now, the Salt River Wild Management Horse Program out here once again today. The president, Simona Netherlands, leading the group today, and she was actually at the podium telling everyone what we're going to be doing moving ahead. One of the new faces out here today, Amanda Marsh, you may remember that she's the widow of one of the Yarnell 19. She, in fact, has joined the board and has offered her background with the Forest Service to help to protect these horses. But the biggest news probably coming out of today's press conference is the fact that an attorney has now joined forces with these horse conservationists. His name, Bill Miller, and he will be filing an injunction with the federal courts tomorrow to try to keep those horses from being removed. Take a listen. Basically, what Bill shared earlier is that he will be making his way to the courthouse, filing the injunction to stop the removal of those horses. As you may remember, Friday was the date posted in that notice as the earliest date that the government would potentially be coming out here and removing some of the horses. Now, with that said, the hundreds of supporters who showed up today have been inviting anyone who'd like to help look out for these horses and keep them on their natural land to join them on Friday morning. People will be on horseback in addition to riding motorcycles to be watching out for the animals, so if there is any roundup that's about to start, they can keep those horses safe. Reporting live from the Tonto National Forest, Christy Siefkin, Fox 10 News.
Thank you, Christy. And again, this is a story people were talking about. People were sounding off on social media using the hashtag Salt River Horses. On Twitter, Jeannie Ann writes, U.S. Forest Service won't consider ways to humanely manage the Salt River horses, but they're okay with issuing new grazing leases on their territory. I call BS. Rhonda tweeting, so to the left of the Wild West. Wish we could lock the bureaucrats up. They're the real danger to the American way of life. And Robin posted some images on Instagram. She says just some of the Salt River horses that we saw kayaking a couple of weeks ago. That's a neat shot there. Makes me sad they'll be running them up. Again, hashtag Save the Horses. An online petition on change.org has been established in an effort to save these horses and stop the roundup. More than 40,000 people have signed. We have a link to it on fox10phoenix.com if you're curious about what's going on there. Tonight, we're